What is up, shitheads? You sons of bitches. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the circus. Take it from the top. Woo! Woo! Oh, yeah. And why do I call it the circus? Well, I will tell you. Because what we have here is a lot of women misbehaving, acting crazy, bro. Getting on TikTok, YouTube, social media, Instagram, Facebook, and just doing all kinds of crazy stuff, dragging guys through the mud. Guys like you, curbing dudes left and right. All the good guys. Hell, you could be a good-looking guy, successful, and you're still going to be overlooked, judged, and excluded from ever going on date number 2. Because why? Well, because you suck. I'm just kidding. It's not because you suck, okay? And the reason why you're here is probably because you're feeling lonely, feeling a bit down, and hopefully I'm going to help change that and give you a bit of hope, because here on my channel, we talk about a lot of stuff. And today we're going to be focusing on the black pill. And if you guys don't know what the black pill is, let me enlighten you what it is. Black pill philosophy. Okay, according to Bing, the black pill philosophy is the first philosophical current to be born. What? I hate Bing. Screw you, Bing. Anyways, guys, if you know what a black pill is, it basically just it's a pill of death, bro. Okay? Like if the red pill is the pill of truth, like here, take this pill, like the freaking Matrix, right? The Matrix pills. All right? If you've got the red pill and that's the pill of truth, and you get to go into the reality of things, and the blue pill is like, go back to your fantasy. Well, the black pill, bro, is like the pill of death. It's like poison. No hope. So I'm here to restore some hope to you guys because, oh, yeah, girls can be a bit difficult, but they're not impossible. You just have to get them drunk. That's pretty much it. Or give them some money. All right? So, yeah, we're going to be talking about some things and topics here on this channel. And we're going to be watching a video by Wheat Waffles called 6 Reasons Modern Women Incorrectly Believe This. I've never seen this before. So we're going to be watching this together. But as you know, or you may not know, Wheat Waffles is very popular. 73,000 subscribers and growing exponentially, bro. 7,800,000 views on his channel. And he's only been here since 2019. Good God, that is great. Well done, Mr. Wheat Waffles. We do like you. We just think you're a bit misled, okay? And as for me, bprick13, oh yeah, bro, you're talking to the champion. 7,000 views. And I've been on here since 2011. Have 49 subscribers, baby. Oh yeah. Good God, that's shitty. So you're probably talking about the worst channel in YouTube history, because I think I have 108 videos now. And yeah, bro, not even being recognized on the internet. But that's okay, because guess what? It's not about how large your channel is. It's about how big your Johnson is. And that's something I need to work on, because I'm a grower, not a shower, baby. Oh, yeah. Anyways, join me on my quest as we both go to YouTube success. And I feel like William Hung on American Idol, where he goes and freaking performs in front of all the judges. This is kind of like how YouTube is. You kind of get up there and you show what you got, bro.
Blow me off like it's all the same. You lit it fierce and I'm taking away like a bomb. Yeah, baby. She bangs, she bangs. Oh, baby, when she moves.
I swear, I feel like him sometimes. It is that bad. So yeah, I don't know if the girls are the circus or if I'm the circus, but take it from the top, people. Let's hear it one more time. Oh yeah, we're about to begin. Anyways, let me stop bullshitting and being stupid, and let's go ahead and watch this video. All right, let's begin.
First of all, ew. Second of all, ew.
Guys, after seeing that clip, it should be clear as day that right now we're witnessing unseen levels of delusion, hysteria, and entitlement in the dating market. The checklist for men now goes on and on and on. Anyway, to avoid wasting your time in this video, I'm going to jump straight to the points. Here's 6 reasons why women's standards, particularly in terms of looks and height, are increasing every passing year to even more ridiculous levels. Number 1. Makeup causing a sense of false entitlement. Guys, I've seen this so many times before. In my experience, when women wear makeup, it's almost as if they think it turns them into a new person, and they totally forget where they came from. Exactly like the clip at the beginning showed. She's thought to herself before makeup, she's not really expecting guys' attention. However, after she puts on makeup, now she thinks she's above everyone and cannot settle for anything. All the guys who were previously on her level are deemed no longer worthy of a chance. In fact, they're all so far beneath her level that it'd be considered an insult if an unattractive guy dared approach. She thinks, can this man not see the amount of time, energy and effort I've put into remodeling my appearance? What makes him think he has a chance with me?
Okay, first of all, this lady here looks like this. If I can find her. No, I can't. This is why Bing sucks. But yes, this is how she looks. Oh, man. That's right, guys. If you can't get a real girlfriend, you got to get a blow-up one, all right? This is going to be your wife someday, okay? If you don't get it together, that is, obviously. All right, let's continue.
Meanwhile, I'm there feeling sorry for the guy who's approached because in reality, there's no difference between the before and after. I mean, for the woman, her age is the same, so is her weight, she has the same height, body, she still has the same skin behind all the makeup, she has the exact same DNA. Nothing significant has changed. In fact, the only 2 things that noticeably have changed have actually gotten worse because 1, her personality has got worse as she's now got a chip on her shoulder if unattractive guys approach her, and 2, unbelievably, her physical appearance has also been made worse. I'm not being funny, but in the clip, I'd say before she's about maybe a 4 out of 10. Meanwhile, after, she's more like a 3. There's way too much makeup. I wouldn't approach her in a bar or club, and I'd be embarrassed if any of you guys would. Anyway, that's the first reason.
Okay, so guys, let's first discuss this first issue here. So what's going on is guys are getting on Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, all that stuff, okay? Good-looking guys. Attractive, well-to-do, successful men, okay? And a lot of unattractive women are approaching them and sending them messages or respond. How do I say this? Guys who are good-looking and well-to-do are being approached by very unattractive women. And to be quite honest, it's like, did you not take a look at yourself in the mirror and think, maybe I should get somebody who's also on my level? No, they don't do that. So what they do is they go for the top guy, and the top guy ends up saying, what are you doing Friday night? Let's smash. Okay, I'm not not taking you out on a date. We're just going to smash and hook up. And they don't take them seriously. And what girls fail to realize is that hey, he's not going to look at you as a long-term option. Okay, so if you're a 4 or a 5 girl, you should probably look for a 4 or 5 guy. Be realistic. And I think that's one of the main issues he has, it looks like, in this these first couple points. talking about makeup and how, girls think that putting on makeup is going to make them look better, but it actually makes them look worse. And in some cases, that is true, okay? However, girls are very keen on how to improve what they have to make them look better, okay? Something that guys really need to work on. You got to work on how to make the package deal look more appealing, and that's what they're trying to do with makeup. Hey, good effort. I appreciate it. If you're a woman doing that, well done. But if you're naturally beautiful, I agree. Wheat waffles is correct. It actually kind of makes you look a bit less attractive. It makes it look fake. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, like, if you're getting all these cosmetic surgeries to improve on what God gave you, it actually goes against. It looks worse. I'm just going to say it. Like, what do you get? What do you call it when you fill your lips? Lip fillers. When you get breast augmentation, Brazilian butt lifts. I mean, look at this shit, man. We're using Google right now because I am so sick of Bing. Bing is just like definitely the cheapened version of Google. Brazilian butt lifts. Oh my gosh. Okay, these are bad examples. But bad examples. Let's see if we can find a good. Unfortunately, Google is letting me down today, but that is okay. Let's just see if this will work. Okay, so if you notice here, with this picture, this is kind of a good example, but as you can see, like the hips, the butt, it doesn't look natural. It actually looks terrible, okay? And this is like on the lower end terrible. This is like barely acceptable to some men. I mean, they would be like, yeah, that's fine. Me personally, I wouldn't go 10 feet near that. I just could not. It looks bad. And these are very mild examples. Unfortunately, okay, here we go. Finally, Google came through. This is off of Reddit. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. This picture right here. Perfect example of a terrible Brazilian butt lift. Okay, when you get breast augmentations, Brazilian butt lifts, lip fillers, whatever, cosmetic surgeries. Okay, it actually looks ridiculous. It looks like shit. And men like myself cannot stand this. This is horrendous. Okay, I do not like to watch pornography, but if I do, I definitely stay away from girls with those fake breasts because fake breasts look horrible and fake like all of it. It's all bullshit. It looks retarded. And guys, if you watch porn, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those girls with those big fake breasts, it just looks so stupid. Anyways, so yeah, if you're a woman and you're watching my channel and you want to learn on how guys operate and how we think, this is how we think. We think all that fake stuff looks really bad. So let's continue.
Women's standards for looks and height are going up. If you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, be sure to press the like button and leave any initial thoughts in the comments below. Moving on to reason 2. Women's huge amount of options causing shallowness. Compared to 50 years ago, people's social circles are much bigger now, and I mean much bigger. Modern infrastructure has allowed huge transport systems to be put in place, which has pretty much put everyone within travelling distance of thousands, if not millions, of people. On top of this is separate from the online realm altogether, which has made connections with those people even more accessible. On platforms such as Instagram, most girls within my social circle have upwards of 1,000 followers, and this isn't even including all the other platforms. So the point is, previously, a woman's options would be limited massively to the handful of guys at her work or school. But now, she still has these things, and she'll also be getting offers from the whole internet, which opens doors to whole cities. I see so many desperate guys out there. They're still using the same cringy, copy-paste pickup lines to hundreds of girls at a time. So what's the point?
Okay, I hear a lot of complaining in this part. Wheat Waffles I mean, look, you've got some talent. I'm going to give you that. All right. You're definitely a better YouTuber than me. That's clear as day. And definitely not hating your game. But all I'm hearing right now is a lot of complaining without offered solutions. There's no solution to this problem. So I get it. The internet has kind of opened the doors, so to speak, to the world. Okay, so like instead of 50 thirsty dudes at school for a girl, now she's got 50,000 thirsty dudes at her beck and call. But no matter how you look at it, whether it's in real life or on the internet, all right, she's still going to have thirsty men, orbiters, people who want her no matter what, no matter how terrible of a person she is, regardless of her personality, her character, her morals, all of that, okay? Guys are still going to want her. And yeah, that's just how it is. I mean, that's why if you are looking for something serious long-term as a guy, all right, don't focus so much on how they look as opposed to their character and, all right, who they are as a person and what their morals and values are. Because chances are the pretty girls, this is kind of something you're going to find out in life. Pretty women typically are not shit. Typically. They usually are very selfish and they don't have any substance. The girls that actually would make great wives are going to be the girls that are not as pretty. So stop ignoring them. Stop overlooking those options. And also women, if I may say so as well, you're overlooking the good options as well. You're looking at those very attractive, well-to-do men, and very often, more often than not, very attractive men are not shit either, okay? It's just how the world works. So the guys that actually would make a great long-term partner are the guys that you're overlooking, all right? So, guys, you need to open up your options to women who are not 10s, 9s, and 10s. 9s and 10s are great for fun. They're great to bed, if you can bed them. Great. I feel like if you're a guy, you should strive to bed them. All right, because that is a challenge. It is something that needs to be conquered, okay? But as far as long-term partnership, you need to be focusing on women who are not as attractive or not your first choice, so to speak. And you need to look outside your race, honestly. You don't, and what I mean by that is do not limit your options to just your race. Okay, because there's plenty of races in this world who want you, and you're overlooking those options. Anyways, let's continue.
Why does it make a difference if guys do this? Why does it matter women have all these options now? And why has it caused women's standards to increase dramatically? Well, it all comes down to simple supply and demand. The higher something is in demand, the higher the price to be paid for it. And with respect to the dating market, that price increase usually translates to an increase in the standards women hold against men. A man now needs more value to be seen as date-worthy. The sky is the limit nowadays.
Okay, so supply and demand. The supply and demand is equal, okay, both for men and women. It's just how you go about it and get it is very different. See, I talk to women all the time, all right, and more often than not, they tell me all the time how they wish men would approach them in public. Because in all honesty, for women, online dating is just not their preference. They would rather you approach them at the grocery store or approach them at the gas station. I promise you I'm right, because I'm just being honest here. I talk to women all the time. They want you to approach them and ask them for their phone number. They are waiting for that. I'll give you a perfect example. One of my coworkers from 3 years ago said to me these words: I love it when men approach me in public, specifically gas stations, and ask me for my phone number because I assume that I might be meeting my soulmate. All right? You're exploring a woman's fantasy now. When you go and play in that territory, you're actually increasing your odds. So if you're just limiting yourself to only dating online, as a guy, you are shooting yourself in the foot. You need to be exploring your other options as well. Because guess what? If she's going to ignore you online, All right? That does not necessarily mean she's going to ignore you or turn you down in person. You have to get over your fear. You have to get over your reservations and your misunderstandings and just go for it. All right? There's only a couple types of men that will never get laid in life. Number one, men who never try, and number two, eunuchs. Do you know what a eunuch is? Probably not. I will tell you what a eunuch is. I'm going to educate you on what a eunuch is. A man who has been castrated, especially in the past, one employed to guard the women's living areas at an oriental court. Okay, now, what do I mean by eunuchs will never get laid? Well, first of all, they don't have any balls. All right, that's number one. But also, number two, it's in the Bible. Okay? Jesus said in verse 11 of chapter 19 of Matthew, all men cannot receive this saying save they to whom it is given. For there are some eunuchs which were so born from their mother's womb. And there are some eunuchs which were made eunuchs of men, and there be eunuchs which have made themselves eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven's sake. He that is able to receive it, let him receive it. What that means is, when he said there's some eunuchs who are born from their mother's womb, that means they have some sort of debilitating ailment or debilitating thing that prevents them from getting women. All right? So unless you are born with some sort of handicap, more than likely, you're not a eunuch. So you have a chance. So get out there and have some balls, okay?
In terms of what a woman can set her standards, as there will always be plenty more thirsty guys waiting for her in the background. Secondly, this point is made even worse because these aggregate increases in standards are becoming more and more looks focused. No, not confidence, humour or personality. If a woman has 100 plus options, it'd be impossible to evaluate each and every one of them based on these factors. There simply isn't enough time in the world for a woman to take every one of her options out on a date.
Okay, I get it. There's plenty of men who are at their beck and call, and they have options. But guess what? You have plenty of options as well, okay? Just because you can't get laid in 5 minutes at the snap of a finger like a woman can, does not mean you cannot get laid at all, okay? You can still get laid. It might take you a couple weeks, couple months, couple years, but nonetheless, you still have options. So you have to properly vet these women and go through the vetting process of vetting them. All right? You have to get their number. You have to talk to them. You have to take them out on dates. It takes time. All right? Granted, there's situations where they'll come straight to your house and you can smash that way. All right? It just depends. What else was I going to say? Oh, yeah. As far as options go, guys, you obviously have never heard of skip the games. I've talked about this before in my other videos. All right. Websites like these, you can literally pay for it. Okay? You can literally pay for the exchange. So, what's your excuse? Oh, I don't want to pay for it. Well, then freaking go through the vetting process. Okay? What do you want to do?
So instead, what's the fastest, most efficient way to narrow down these options? Easy. Get rid of people based on looks. Out goes anyone with a subpar face, sub 6 foot height, overweight, bald, and so on. Anyway, that's this point finished. Now moving on to reason number 3. The media inflating people.
By the way, I should be charging you guys for this stuff because I'm literally like pimping these girls out to you. Like I'm showing you what to do. Like I need to be making money off of this. By the way, I'm not actually pimping, by the way. I'm just being silly, okay? Let's continue.
Perceptions of attractiveness. Let's face it, all content created nowadays, especially that which is consumed by younger generations on platforms like TikTok, features only the best looking top 5 to 10% guys of attractiveness. If anyone watching this video has ever been on TikTok, you'll know it's filled with these hyped up e-boys that women go crazy over in the comments. And what proves how the main driving force behind this is looks and nothing else It's the fact the vast majority of content on there has a grand total of 0 real talent. I'd say at least 90% of the content can be summarised by some music playing in the background, accompanied with some cringy dance of some highly attractive guy. Anyway, the point...
All right, so I've said this before also many, many times. If you guys have never heard of this guy, well, I'm going to educate you. This is Ron Jeremy. Ron Jeremy is probably the ugliest man on earth. He has been with thousands of women sexually. Do you not see how ugly this man is? Okay, so if he can get laid, what is your excuse? Thousands, bro. He's got more women under his belt than I do. He's got more women under his belt than John Anthony. If you don't know who John Anthony is, you should look him up. John Anthony. John Anthony is a dating coach. Literally, this man has slept with, like, I think his lay count is like 1,500. Or pretty damn close to it. John Anthony. Let me see if I can get a bigger picture. I mean, this guy has over 1,000 women under his belt. Dating coach. And this guy has more than him. What is your excuse? And do not tell me, oh, it's because I'm not attractive. Bro, I just gave you like so many options for you to choose from. What more proof do you need?
What I'm trying to get to is this kind of content that especially young women are consuming nowadays leads them to having massively inflated perceptions of attractiveness. They become accustomed to the well above average levels of attractiveness on TikTok, now believing it is the norm. So then, what ends up happening is when they compare what they're seeing online to the guys they see every day in real life, they're massively underwhelmed. Question: have you ever heard a woman say, "I can't believe how few guys I see on a daily basis who I find attractive"?
Okay, so I'm going to have to cut this video short, but I'll end it with this. So how do I explain this? So when you're eating cake, okay, if you eat cake every single day, guess what? You grow tired of it. What is that verse? The full soul loathes an honeycomb. Okay, so there's a verse, it says, it's a proverb. It says a soul, come on, I need the King James Version, people. Bing, you're letting me down. All right, it says the full soul loathes an honeycomb. But to the hungry soul, every bitter thing is sweet. See that? The full soul loathes an honeycomb. What does that mean? That means someone who is full, somebody who constantly eats something. All right? They're disgusted with the honeycomb. You know what a honeycomb is? Like, I have to break this down to you people in elementary terms because guys just don't understand. Okay, this is a honeycomb. If you were to eat this every day and fill your belly with this, you would be disgusted with it. All right? Dating works this way. If you, as a woman, consistently hook up with attractive men, guess what? Everything else becomes disgusting to you. You're accustomed to a certain lifestyle. I forget. There's a term for this. It's the rich deal with this problem. A lot of rich people deal with this problem. What happens is that they become accustomed to a certain lifestyle, and so they're unwilling to compromise that. So yes, I understand there's a problem here that women, they overvalue themselves and they don't compromise. Well, this is the reason. Okay, it's the same reason for men. It's the same. It's same for both genders. It happens. Okay, so how do you combat this? Well, you take a break. All right, and women have to be more realistic. Ladies, you're not going to get a solid guy if you're not willing to compromise. Point blank, because guess what? Attractive men, alpha men, are usually not monogamous, and they usually don't stick around, okay? They have plenty of options, and why would he want to be with you? That's just a fact, okay? So unless he's genuinely in love with you, and usually high-value men only fall in love with one woman at a time, and usually it's not going to be you. You have to really step up your game morally, intellectually. They don't care about your money. They don't care about your looks necessarily. They do to some extent, but that's not the main focus for them. They want to know, can they trust you? Are you going to bring men into his bedroom and have sex with other men on his bed while he's at work? Is he going to have to install hidden cameras to make sure you're going to be loyal and faithful? These guys do not play around. So, but yeah, I get it. Some chicks, you bring a normal guy in front of them and they're like, no thanks. Even a good-looking guy, bring him in front of them, they're like, no thanks. That's because of this. They become accustomed to a certain lifestyle, a certain way of being treated. So guys, the competition is real. That's the point. The competition is real. You have to perform. You have to put your best foot forward. You have to make sure your dress and appearance is immaculate. You have to make sure you're not fat and overweight. You have to really do the work. I mean, because these girls are ruthless, man. Completely ruthless, and they're not going to go easy on you. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I love to interact with you guys. I love to communicate with my viewers. So please leave your socials if you'd like to do a Zoom call. If you'd like to have a one-on-one consultation, I would love to talk to you. We can discuss your case individually. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, let me know. I love to do that kind of stuff, guys. So yeah, make sure you reach out to me if you need me for anything. I don't care what it is. All right. If you just need someone to talk to, please reach out. All right. This is a community. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. I am BP.